So I am going to record my first video at my apartment because I wanted to start a YouTube channel for reading for a really long time, and I had started actually recording myself in February, a lot of days after school. But then I never put it together. And then we found out that we weren't going to be having school for a while, so I decided, you know what, I better actually start that channel and get it started so that you guys could listen to reading while you're at home. So Mr. Riley helped me start a YouTube channel, and this is my first video I've had to record since we started. So I'm really excited because I have a lot of subscribers, and I'm excited because you get to hear reading and hopefully learn some new books. The books I read before I knew and I was familiar with, but when we heard that the library was closing, I decided I needed to go get a lot of books. So I checked out 52 books. I didn't take any bags, so I looked like a crazy person trying to carry all of those books, and I had to take a couple trips to my car, but I got 52 books, and a lot of them I've never read before, but I have been recommended them by other teachers or on blogs or on Pinterest. So I'm excited to learn some new books with you. So this book I literally just read like an hour ago and tried it for the first time, and I thought, wow, this is an amazing book. So I am going to tell you the title, and I want you to think about what the book is about, kind of predict, and then we'll read the book. So the book is called My Friend Maggie. So just stop for a second and think, what is the book about? So you can pause me if you want to think, but I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to show you the cover now. So this is called I've never read it at home, so we're going to figure this out. My Friend Maggie, and it's by Hannah E. Harrison. And I'm going to read you the inside cover so you can kind of get some more ideas of what it's about. And it says, Paula and Maggie have been friends forever. Paula thinks Maggie is the greatest, but when the other kids call Maggie big and clumsy, Paula's loyalty is put to the test until Maggie shows Paula what true friends are made of. So we're going to read this. So it's called My Friend Maggie by Hannah E. Harrison. Now I'm going to try to figure out where is the best place to put the camera. Okay. It's called My Friend Maggie, and it's for Finley True, I Love You Forever. And there's some pictures of Maggie and her friend. This is my friend Maggie. Maggie. And it says, so there's Maggie, and it says me, Paula. And already I'm just going to have you look. What do you notice about Maggie? We've been friends forever. This page says, she's great at splashing in mud puddles. It's muddy right now because it's raining. She helps me reach the reddest apples. So I don't know if you can see her helping get the apples. She even lifts me up when I can't see. I need a Maggie because I can never see at concerts. Maggie's the best. And I really like this page, so I'm going to stop for a second so you can see the pictures. So look at Maggie. She's having the time of her life. And then look at all the other people's the animals' reactions. I really like those two that are like, don't splash me. And the rabbit's face is awesome. Only Veronica doesn't think so. Veronica thinks Maggie's too big, and now that she mentions it, you see her whispering? Maggie is kind of clumsy, and if you don't know what clumsy means, it usually you knock things over, kind of like accidentally. So if you see they're all walking through the museum, and then if you see Maggie, looks like she's dropped something, so she's going to pick it up, and then she knocks over the statue. And the animal in the back's like, what are you doing? I also think take time to look at pictures in the artwork. So if you notice, that's probably, if this was a real painting, would have a person, but if you notice, it's a rabbit. She stinks at hide and seek. Can you see her hiding? And her clothes are a little snuggish. And there she is. Let's see if you can see it. I know I should stick up for Maggie. You see Maggie by herself? But I played with Veronica instead. So if you notice, she's walking away from Maggie, but do you see her face? So sometimes we think we don't really need to look at the pictures, but the pictures tell us a lot. So you can kind of see her face kind of looks like, should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this? And if you see Maggie, she looks sad. Even though she's impossible to miss. So if you see her, she's waving like, hey, you can, oh, you can't see it. Hey, you can sit with me. But what do you notice? They walk right past. But then Veronica decides that my teeth stick out too far, and she starts calling me Bucky. Because most time people that aren't nice, if they pretend they're nice to you, they're going to end up not being nice to you. And do you know who comes charging in to stand up for me? Maggie, can you believe it? And you're probably wondering, why would that be hard to believe? But just think about how Paula treated Maggie. So she's probably not expecting her to come to her rescue. And do you see Paula's shock? Yup. This is my friend Maggie. Maggie's like, I'm not putting up with that. Did I mention she's the best? And you can kind of see she's like, I'm sorry. I'll be her friend forever. And there's her picture. So I just really liked this book because I feel like it talks about friendship. I feel like even as an adult, I've had times where I've probably not been the kindest to some of my friends, but yet they stick with me, even though we might have a rough patch or a rough day. So I just thought that was a really good book, and I kind of like coincidences, and this is kind of funny. So if you can see my shirt, so my shirt says Lake Bryn Mawr Camp, and I work at a summer camp for girls, and if you notice the letters, LBMC stands for different things. So it stands for loyalty, beauty, merit, and comradeship. And I just thought it was funny that I wore this shirt just by accident. And if you think about it, the loyalty, it even says in the front cover about how Paula's loyalty is put to the test because she should be loyal to her friend Maggie, but she chose Veronica instead. So it talks about loyalty. And then beauty, what do we know about Maggie? She's beautiful inside, but definitely inside. And then merit, she does the right thing. She works hard, being her friend. And then the comradeship, which means friendship. This whole book's about comradeship. So I just thought that was really funny that I wore my Bryn Mawr shirt. And I'm having trouble showing you because I'm wearing my Bryn Mawr shirt. And it talks about all of those qualities in it. So loyalty, their friendship, like being true to them, beauty, comradeship. So this is called My Friend Maggie. I just thought it was it's simple, but it has a really, really good message for adults and kids. So hopefully you found a new book you like. So My Friend Maggie by Hannah E. Harrison.